I think it's a totally different context and different story, and there is no possible comparison, because for us, and not only for us in Albania, but for everyone in the region, the European integration is a unique alternative for modernizing our countries, for building our institutions, for making our young democracies function. And it's a path where the path itself is as important as the arrival. So there is no comparison. And secondly, I think that in our region we had terrible experiences until not a long time, which has strengthened a lot our conviction that going together towards Europe is at the same time embracing a project of peace and stability. And my sense is that the anti-European feelings all over Europe are also nourished by the fact that we have nowadays in Europe the first generation ever that didn't have a war. And people are not aware maybe that this is also because of the European Union. Yeah, the Commission has recommended to the Council the opening of the negotiations with the assumption that at the same time we will start the implementation of the justice reform, namely the vetting of the judges and the prosecutors to clean the system from them who are not able to justify their wealth and their decision making in the last 25 years. So this is good. And on the other side, of course, I think negotiations should have been opened and should be opened despite this kind of homework, because negotiating is at the same time consolidating the perspective and giving people a clear sign that our future is in Europe, and preventing that third actors can take their own advantages from any kind of void or any kind of disappointment. And last, as I said, the European integration effort is very important in daily basis, because in every step there is something good happening for strengthening the democracy and strengthening the institutions and strengthening the mechanisms of a modern state. So it's important to start negotiating, but it's also important to never forget that there is no wait for it. It's not a waiting hall. It's daily work. It's going on every day. And as a matter of fact, with justice reform, we have done a lot that countries that are negotiating in the region didn't do yet. So it's kind of paradoxical, but I think it's very important to keep going. Of course, there is one issue that is important everywhere in an election, being the United States, being Germany, being Albania, being whatever country, which is the economy. And we have done a lot in the 4 years of our first mandate to bring the economy back to stability and normal, sustainable growth. So from a point where we were growing between 0 and 1, now we are growing beyond 3. And this is important, but it's not enough. So we need to strengthen the economy and, of course, to create more jobs. And this is what the next 4 years will be all about. You should not forget that Albanians or Serbs or other people from the region that has tried to, let's say, take advantage from this path that has been opened and seek asylum. They are not asylum seekers in the strict sense of the word. They are people that are seeking to work, and they are Europeans that, in difference with other Europeans from Bulgaria or Romania or Czech Republic or Poland, they don't have access in the free movement of labor in Europe, and this is an anomaly. And of course, it creates a certain scandal when you say how possibly these people are coming to seek asylum in Germany or elsewhere. But in the same time, if we were part of the free labor circulation, this would not have been a scandal at all, and this would have been normal, and the numbers would have been far less than the numbers that have represented the movement of labor from other bigger Eastern European countries, former Eastern European countries.